Hello there, this is David Rao from Join Up Dots, and this is the Podcaster's Mastery module on using Parkinson's law for the best effect. Now, you may not have heard of this law, but it is quite simply a game changer. What it means is if you take a task and you're given a certain amount of time, that task will always take that amount of time. So you have a task and you think, right, how long is that going to take? It's going to take me 5 hours. And so I guarantee that task will take 5 hours. And it was created, this law, by a gentleman called Cecil Parkinson, who realised that by compressing the amount of time we have to do a task, the task still gets done. Now, it may not be to absolute perfection, but it's good enough to get the task done. Now, think about that for a moment. You're doing more work in less time, and because you're focused on getting it done in that time, you will find ways of doing it quicker. You won't go the long way round, but you will find the optimum route. Now, I was in a corporate gig and I used to be like everybody else, and I would fill up the whole day getting a job done. And then I was given the opportunity to leave when I got the job done, and believe me, you suddenly find out that you can really focus and get it done a lot quicker. So what I do in podcasting land is, on all the administration tasks that I have, I go online and I set this clock up, as you can see here. So I look at the work that I need to do, and I try to find ways of actually plotting that. So imagine that you are doing research. You're doing research for a guest, and it normally takes you 2 hours. Now, first thing you need to do is do 1 or 2 of them and actually plot how long it's taking you to do it. That gives you a benchmark. That gives you your starting point of what you can achieve. Then on this screen here, and you can go online, there's loads of different ones that you can find if you type in on Google, online stop clocks, online timers, whatever. And I just set it for how many minutes I want. Now, when I started researching my guests in the very first episodes that I did, it used to take me literally 2 hours a show, and I realised I had to do something about it. So I did this. I got a spreadsheet and I plotted how long it was taking me, and then I planned to reduce it by 15 minutes to see if I could do it quicker. So instead of 2 hours, I set the clock at 15 minutes shorter, and I focused on getting that task done. And as I expected, I got it done. And so I went again and I took another 15 minutes off it. And now, as you can see on here, 30 minutes. 30 minutes a show is my preparation time. So I can click on that and you'll see that the clock works its way down. Now, the beauty of this is that I will turn off every browser and everything that I don't need and make sure that I achieve my task by the time that that clock ticks down. And because you're focused on it, and as you can see it in the corner, it's getting closer and closer and closer, believe me, your attention increases tenfold, probably more than that, and you will get it done within that time. So the beauty of Parkinson's law is it's really effective at taking away all the distractions from your life and focusing in on the task that you need to do. And I suppose it's actually the kind of, competition that fuels such industries as sports and gaming to make this work for you. You have to win against the clock. You strive to beat it as if it was your opponent. So make a list of your tasks, divide them up about the amount of time it takes to complete them, and then start ticking them down. Give yourself half that time to complete each task to see if you can do that. Now, you have to see making the time limit as crucial. Treat it like any other deadline. Don't just think, oh, I can just let it go for another 30 minutes. That's all right. I've got all day to do this. You've got to start training yourself to make sure that these tasks get done. Now, you will find out that you're so much more optimized because the task isn't expanding. You're not allowing it to expand by checking your emails and going onto Facebook and all those other things. You just focus seriously on the time. So go over to online and you can type in anything on here, and I'll prove this. So here we are in Google, and I'm just going to type in online stop clocks or stopwatches. And there we go, online stopwatch. And there's a lot of them. Countdown timer, large stopwatch, split egg timer. So I'm going to go down countdown timer. And then you can just set it for how long you want. So let's go 5 seconds. Bonk. $56.77. Now, it's a little bit complicated to use this one. So the one that I used to like, because I'm a bit of a simple person, is egg timer. And you can go to egg timer online. No, that's not the one. Let's jump back. It's egg. This one here. e.ggtimer.com. A simple countdown timer. And so on here, all you've got to do is put in 30 minutes. Click go. And then it starts ticking down. Good thing about this, you can actually minimize your browser and carry on working with whatever you're doing, and it will bounce back up. So here I am creating a video, and then in 30 minutes time, that will go donk and it appear right in front of me. Now, I like Egg Timer because I'm very much focused on what I need to do. But if you're working on other browsers, what's good as well, you can bring up a new tab and you can see it ticking away in the corner as well. So that works very well as well. So that is Parkinson's law. Make sure that you are only allowing yourself the minimum amount of time to get the task done. And believe me, once you've trained yourself into this, you will wonder why you've never done it before. You have been wasting so much time on things that really don't need to take that amount of time.